Hello, welcome back to Blood Bowl, where we're going to do our tutorial matches and see how they go. Old World Alliance is where we're starting. We've got our team set up. We should be good. What are my options? Graphics. Is everything on max? Everything's maxed. What? We'll leave these things on. I don't need to have like superior FPS game. You know, let's just do standard. And if I need to need to adjust anything, I can adjust it. Let's do it. Do a little animation. Varg.
An appetite for victory and fresh ghouls. Meet former captain of the Gouged Iron star player, Varag Ghoul Chewer.
Varag is a tactical player, which is rare for an orc. Makes him really dangerous. He kept his team on top of the league for 6 straight seasons.
Today, Varag is the coach of the outsiders.
I can't wait to see what will ooze out of that vicious mind.
Alright, we gotta beat these guys.
The Withenland commoners are stepping onto the pitch. They're a loose alliance of charming ruffians from a variety of races, united by their love of inflicting pain on others.
Tough lads who know how to handle themselves.
I don't get to use my own team? I guess not. It's a tutorial. Alright. The aim of the game is simple. Score touchdowns. Yep. Position of the ball. Visible. Yep. Okay.
There is no need to introduce Orchidax, the preferred equipment supplier of Chaos teams.
Camera is a little
And also the ones with the biggest sizes.
delay to it.
Well, that explains several things.
Doesn't seem very smooth. Select the player. Choose the ball by moving your cursor to the square and then performing a left click or left click. And perform on the square adjacent to the ball in order to plan a move. Okay, hold on. Alright. Spacebar to go. Or it just want me to go? Okay, he just wants me to go here.
Now it's just a simple matter of getting the ball at their feet.
Movement allowance indicates the number of squares that player can move. Okay. In your turn by planning a move action on your player under the square. Okay. So I believe in 1 you couldn't do this. You got your move had to be all just like on one thing. I don't remember being able to like go square by square.
That's it. Pick up the ball.
Picked up the ball.
It's more difficult than it seems.
Yep, we know that. We want to move back here. That's an interesting play.
Nice. Very nice.
We're going to toss it. The second player noticed that the previous one picked up the ball has become inactive. White circle of the feast turned red. Blood Bowl players can only be activated one after the other. Okay.
Now, show me what you got.
Select player. Make a block.
Hey, at last, some action.
Hit him.
Can't argue with that call, can you, Bob?
Pow.
No.
Got him with the pow. Select the block dice. Oh, we'll shove him over here.
What do you think about what just happened, Bob?
Oh, it's not that bad.
Make sure you have read
Who
the
needs to learn
instructions.
The rules anyway.
What? Wait a minute. I clicked somewhere you didn't want me to and I have to redo the entire thing? That's dumb. And I can't skip this? Oh, I can.
The Wissenland commoners are stepping onto the pitch. They're a loose alliance of charming ruffians from a variety of places, united by their love of inflicting pain on others.
Tough lads who know how to handle themselves.
Now listen up.
Okay, we're going to do
Ah,
this.
good.
Pick up the
He's got
ball.
the ball. It's always
You're gonna move
embarrassing when you
here.
fumble that bit.
Dodged. Okay,
Show
inactive.
me what you got. Hey, at last,
Make the
some
block.
action.
A good coach
Pow.
always uses the right player for the right job.
You got a power result in the best possible outcome. Select your block dice. Power result. Oh. I had to pick this one, which I don't think I'm going to do that one. No, but okay, we'll do that one. Player can follow up. Keeps him in tackle zone. Follow up. All right, we're going to follow up.
Hey, you gotta be careful. Nothing works every time.
Knocks him down. We have no remaining players. You can be activated. Sure. Okay. Next challenge.
Now, show me what you've learned.
Select the indicated player. Action wheel allows you to choose from all the actions available to your player, as well as carry out special actions linked to skills. You can also check the details of each action. Open the wheel by holding down, left click, and select the block action by moving your mouse over it. Confirm your choice by releasing. Okay, so. Aha!
Varag, he's a coach who keeps a
Interesting.
tight grip.
An ex-slave who whips his players. A real textbook case.
Okay, boom. Okay. Seems like you didn't have the what it takes to flatten your opponent. Be careful. The dice with the skull, it's called player down, result in you falling down. Oh, okay. This choice is a dice with the arrow. Push back. As is the power results. Okay, select. Okay. And I get to choose this time. Well, we definitely don't want to go here or here. So we're going to go here. And we're going to follow.
Each season, the new Orchidas collection brings joy and poverty
Player
to the
adjacent
followers of
to the
fashion.
Some people
Opposition
only
ball
watch the
carrier.
Chaos Cup to see the new styles.
Take a click
Fascinating.
quickly on the opponent's position, holding down, open the action wheel, and choose block. Go. POW. We will select POW. Select one of the three squares. Do I want to go that one or want to go this one? Let's go with that one. Do I want to follow up? I don't think I do. We'll stay put.
That'll help the player move without rest.
All right. I should have followed up. Next challenge.
Remember, always give the people
Advanced
what
block.
they want.
Now is the time to use what you have learned in order to win this match in the name of the Unsigen Rookie's team. Whatever. Select the orc on the team and the ogre on your team and plan a block action on the ridiculous old world halfling Okay.
big guy. Trample all over.
We want POW. We want here, and we will follow up.
That's it. Force him back and then pow.
I only got busted armor. Master's on. Execute a block action by this new player against an opponent who is in the designated square. Block. No.
That's good, kid. You learn fast.
There we go. And execute.
I can't understand why they keep broadcasting matches
Yeah,
with
yeah,
all these
yeah, yeah.
rookie teams. It's not like anyone cares. Wait, this isn't going well.
Are you kidding me?
Good, kid. You learn fast.
I see a block. Oh, this one. Derp. I was looking at the wrong one. Uh-oh. Can I get a reroll?
You can practice all
Ow.
your life, but sometimes nothing just fancies a laugh at your expense.
Turnover.
Surrounded by adversaries like that, I hope he knows what he's doing.
Next challenge. Standing up. Let me make the player stand up.
What do you think about
Oop.
what just happened, Bob?
Oh, it's not that
Stand
bad.
up.
Who needs to learn the
It's
rules?
just weird. It's planned to do something. So I guess we're gonna go here. Union by action by. Okay. Dodged. Change tackle zone will automatically attempt to tackle, and one of the players tries to escape from it.
I get the feeling there are going to be some fireworks.
Opposition ball carrier is inside the tackle zone of an ogre. Give him a demonstration of brutality by using the difference in strength between the two players. Plan block action with the ogre. Go.
That one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
All right. Stumble. Target opponent doesn't have dodge. Target has no such advantage. Yeah. Boom. And we're pushing them there. And we're going to follow.
That's the way.
If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying
I've
on the
worked out
field
the
during my career,
Opposition
well,
ball
I
carrier.
could start my own
Ball
team.
rebound into the free
only need a
square. A
million
perfect opportunity to make
gold,
a final sprint. One of your players is perfectly positioned. Select the indicated player. Plan the move. Validate the sequence. This is weird.
That looks like he's about to get a kick.
5 gold pieces says he gets kicked in the face first.
Score.
Yeah, sure me.
This will take some getting used to. Definitely. How long is this cutscene?
I like the way you think.
Touchdown. Okay. Challenge completed. Oh, that was just one? Okay, match 2, Cash Thousand. Let's do it.
Welcome back, sports fan.
All right, let's do this. These cutscenes are insanely long for a tutorial. Alright, welcome to the second Blood Bowl match. Declaration of a Blitz. Now look at some less common place declarations. Alright, select the indicated player. Okay. Plan to blitz. Okay. Validate the sequence. Pow. And any of them, well, naturally, in such a position that I'm in. Can I do any? I can do any of them, right? We're going to choose this one. And we will be following up.
A prone player is a dead player.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, at any rate.
Oh, did I actually? Oh. Make the most of this activation by positioning the same player on the indicated. Why would I do that? I want to stay here and push him out next round. But I'm going over here. Okay. Cannot perform another blitz. Build in strength, but other players can assist. Oh, we're going to assist finally. Take you, and we're going to move you here. To get that assist. Alright. And now let's plan the block. Here we go.
This player likes
Hit him
to
with
be
it.
well assisted in
Oh.
a fight.
Foul block. Oh, both down. That was a both down. The action has failed. It brings about turnover. Yes, we know. Next challenge. Blitzer is a good position to breach the opposition defensive line. Select him and plan a block on the indicated position. Player using the action wheel. Okay. I want to. Okay. I'm gonna plan a blitz.
That's a good choice for this play.
Both down. But I had block. I had block.
This pitch reminds me
Armor value.
of a rubbish dump.
It brings some variety to the action, and it makes
Log
the
screen
players more
details.
creative.
What just happened? Can I hit that now? Oh. Oh, I rolled a 10. I succeeded. Suffers stunned. Injury is stunned. Okay. Sudden and temporarily impairs a player, preventing him from standing up before a complete turn. Moreover, the player who is down loses his tackle zone. Oh, why stop there? Oh, we're going to do a foul? That's mean. But I would want to do a foul with more people there, I would think. Foul declaration can only be used once per turn. Combine move action. Foul is lying on the pitch. Immediately triggers an armor value roll. If successful in injury test. Opponent was KO'd, immediately removed from the pitch. I'll have to wait for a new drive before hope of standing up. Next challenge. Assist in being. Oh, we're going to send somebody off. Move a few players around the chosen blocker who is lying on the pitch. Make sure that the players aren't being marked once they are in place. Being marked means being inside a tackle zone of an opponent. Oh, okay. Okay, now we're going to do this around technique. Gotta make sure I'm reading everything correctly. Or it's gonna Okay, we're going to plan the foul.
Sport is the foundation of your strategy.
Foul. What? Go. Did we kill him?
A death. I can't connect to a game on an emotional
No, 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 no. There's no foul.
level. It has at least one fatality.
This player being caught in the act. Fortunately, the argue the call option brings in your coach. There's a small chance dissuading the referee. We're going to argue that call.
Hasn't that player been sent off, Bob?
Yeah, that was before the ref was compensated.
The other injured players are placed in the dugout. Okay. Casualties. Next challenge. Pass declaration. Make a pass. Land the pass. This is not a good pass. Unless this is my guy, which I don't think it is.
Great pass. But can they capitalize?
Oh, but he caught it. Have to pass the ball to a teammate. Start by selecting a ball carrier. Oh, we're doing a handoff. Line the handoff and go.
I think he's going to make him suffer.
Perfect. And we touchdown.
It's a fresh start, so the carnage can start all over again.
All right. Dodge. New victory for the rookies. And one last match. Okay. Sounds complete. I had to wait all that just to go back to here. A commercial break. I'm going to get something to drink while the commercial break's playing.
Trampled, dreaming of the big guy silhouette. Run faster, you runts! I'm Varagoolchewer. And I'm Lord Borak. We at Oculus have developed a personalized training program for weak scumbags like you. You'll be out there crushing orcs in only 4 weeks. Join Fitness Club Oculus and finally become the big guy of the match.
All right.
The match is starting up again for the final chapter in this competition. Everything will be decided now.
Okay. All right.
And Varag is walking onto the pitch to,
Oh, reroll.
well,
Okay.
to attack the opposing team's players,
It's either that or beat up his own players.
proving that he can be magnanimous when he wants.
All right. Plan a blitz. Blitz. Okay, go.
I can't understand why they keep broadcasting matches with all these rookie
True.
teams. It's not like
Huh?
anyone cares. Wait, this isn't going to
Start by taking a new look at the blitz. Use a designated player to perform a blitz declaration on the targeted opponent. Huh? That's the targeted opponent. I had to finish the sequence. I knew that was going to happen. Use a team reroll. Hey, look, pow. Always push that way. We are going to follow up, right? We will follow up.
Voila! I love adding my own sound effects.
Team rules used by members of the team.
Kicking the muddy butts of a bunch of orcs ain't so bad.
Difference in
Not bad
strengths
at
gives a
all.
significant advantage. Select the player. Plan the block.
Varak Ghoul Chewer is almost part of Blood Bowl royalty.
Let me think now.
Teammates
He's
from the
been
target
with the
offer
Gauss
no
guys
assistance
since
even though the player is in their tackle zone. This
2475.
is because the player being marked by at least one other opponent cannot assist. Yes, we know. Valid sequence.
Oh dear. I hope that player has
We're gonna go with this one.
will.
Oh no, we're gonna just reroll.
Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write.
Oh.
You should know. You've
Pow
interviewed
dodge.
enough of 'em.
Or push dodge. Pow dodge. Choose the stumble result. I'm gonna stay put on
Push
this
the
one.
stronger player back. That'll do.
Jump over the players lying on the pitch. Okay. Jump over. Select you. Plan to move. Validate sequence.
You'll get an assist now. Wuss.
Oh. Plan a jump over. Hold the left button on your player or choose on the opposition player or the opening action. So do it here. Jump over. No. Back that up. You sit here. Jump over. To there. Validate the sequence. And I killed myself. We're going to use an apothecary.
Varak Ghoul Chewer is almost part of Blood Bowl royalty.
Let me think now. He's been with the Gouge guys.
I will choose
since
no injury.
Just a second, what's happening
Success. Next challenge.
Ah, necromancy. Great to
Oh
look at.
yes, using the crowd.
Scary.
Select the player. Plan the move. Validate sequence. We're gonna get our blitz now. Oops.
Remember, always give the people what they want.
Blitz. No, I wasn't. Can you get this thing out of my face? That's a move. That's a block. This makes no sense. I should come from this side. I guess that works too. Yeah, we're gonna push. Oh, we're definitely following up.
And into the crowd they go. Ghoul Chewer has replaced Lord Borak as the Orchidas spokesman. Do you think our star holds it again?
Yes. Towel.
I got the ball. That's a touchdown.
Down touch. That's a down touch, everybody. Touchdown.
Yes, that's what I want to see.
Victory.
We've just heard that the Usingen Orchid rookies have been thrown out for taking probability-altering substances. The NAF declared that the young team will not be allowed to continue in the Clash of Sponsors competition.
Too bad.
Apparently, they were caught red-handed dipping into the D6 bag.
No.
Blood samples taken by the sports doctors confirmed the presence of illegal substances.
If they'd read Lord Borak's official biography, they'd know how to avoid this kind of thing. Bribery.
Rufus Bottomfoot, the team's agent, was quick to stress his confidence in his coach.
We're gonna rebuild our team and continue the clash of sponsors. After all, it's only the players that were suspended, and they're expendable.
It's reassuring to see that these talented, caring leaders of men have the know-how to get back on their feet after such a chaotic start.
Okay. We completed them. Alright, well that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one. Bye.